Order! Order! Silence in court. Order! Order! Silence in court. Of course, I don't say things like that, but my next guest does, because he is a lawyer. But not just any old lawyer. He's a young lawyer who's known as the bad boy of the Old Bailey. Famous for his natty dress sense and his unconventional behaviour in court, let us court the enfant terrible of the Inner Temple. Do you want to get to know him? Yes. Voulez-vous? OK. Voulez-vous, Nick Ford? Sit there. I don't know what...
Knowing me, knowing you, aha?
No, there can be no ahas. There's been a dreadful error here. You were supposed to come on to Voulez-vous by ABBA. I don't know what that was.
Well, I always come on in court till I fought the law by the Clash. Because I'm a lawyer, you know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, but how did it get on here?
Well, I just asked the sound guy to play it, you know, I thought it'd be cool.
And he just said he'd do it? He didn't say he had to go to anyone else to ask permission?
No, I just said, slap this on, mate. He said, yeah, cool.
Right, well, it's not your fault.
I'm not saying it is.
No, it's not your job that's on the line. Let's just start again, right? With the music. I'll do it. Voulez-vous? Aha, take it now or leave. Aha, now it's all we gain. Aha, nothing promised, no regrets. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. Voulez-vous? Aha, Nick Ford. Welcome to Knowing Me, Knowing You. Knowing You. Aha.
Aha, I understand the way you work now.
Right.
Now we've got a rapport.
Indeed. Now, you are a very different kind of lawyer.
That's right.
Yeah.
What I say is like, you know, like the law is an ass and I kick it.
Very good, very clever. Yeah. Now, you've done all sorts of things in court. You once abseiled into court. Uh-huh. You once did a partial strip.
That's right.
And you once simulated a heart attack.
Yeah.
The one that was in the press recently is the robber, the man who robbed the...
Mickey Hall. Basically what happened was he'd robbed a building society and I felt that there were mitigating circumstances. And so when it came to the summing up, I kind of went in there with all the jewellery on, all the gear, and a baseball cap with justice written on it.
Very good.
And I just got them to dim all the lights, one centre spot on me. And I went, ladies and gents of the jury, everybody in the court, hear me one and all. I'm here to plead the case of a guy called Mickey Hall. When he went into the Woolwich on that fateful day, he was an innocent man. He didn't blow no one away. Yeah, he pulled a gun, but the gun was fake. On that piece of evidence at stake, my claim, society's to blame. Look at his face. I rest my case.
Very good.
I rest my case.
Right.
I rest my case.
Right.
Said it 3 times, and then I just very, very slowly, very dramatically walked backwards into my seat, sat down. The atmosphere was electric. Could have heard a pin drop, man.
Amazing. What happened?
He got 5 years.
Well, good for you. Right, well, he won't be doing that again in a hurry, would he?
I was defending him, Alan. I lost the case.
It puzzles me about the law. How can you defend a man who, let's say, has been arrested for murder?
Well, because he may be innocent.
Well, with the greatest respect, the police are hardly likely to arrest him if he's innocent, are they?
With slightly less respect, haven't you heard of wrongful arrest?
No.
Guildford 4, Birmingham 6.
Well, yes, but that's different. I mean, now they are innocent. But
be very careful, Alan. You're on air.
No, I think we should go into this.
If I was your lawyer, I would advise you very strongly now to shut your mouth.
Why?
These people will sue and put an injunction on your show, and you'll never broadcast again.
Where did you get your shirt from?
It's, my friend Domo made it.
Not so much a shirt, more a sort of...
It's a blouse. I think that's the word you're blushingly groping.
Blushing?
Yeah, it's a big girl's blouse, kind of Errol Flynn. Look, if you don't like it, you can be honest. This is my whole philosophy. This is what I'm saying, gang. It's like, You know, if there was more honesty and less repression in our society, there'd be less crimes. That's the whole point.
All right, I'll be honest.
Be honest.
I'll be honest. You are a homosexual.
Bisexual.
Don't pussyfoot.
I'm not pussyfoot.
The point is, there are blokes involved. That's the important thing.
I mean, you seem very threatened by it, Alan.
I'm not threatened by you lot. No way. Any of you lot had a go, I'd deck the lot of you.
Oh, tough guy. I meant psychologically threatened.
Well, whatever.
It's okay to explore your sexuality, you know, it's okay to be open. I mean, you know, there's a kid here, Simon, let's bring him into it. I mean, you're just discovering sexuality, you know.
I'll
he's
leave
got
the
a right
kid
to
out
choose.
of it. Leave him out of it.
Well, maybe you should have left him out
Just
of
cover
it
his
before.
ears.
Yeah, well, his ear is still bright red from where you hit it at.
That was...
By the way, Mr. Fisher, if you're seeking legal advice on this, if you want to...
I don't need any advice from your sort.
Welcome to Homophobics Anonymous.
Good one. I like that, Mr. Fisher. Don't want any advice from your sort. Nice. We should go for a drink sometime.
No thanks.
You're hitting kids, you know, you could end up in jail.
Can I
seriously.
just say something here?
Oh,
No, please. Because technically it wasn't assault, because he didn't actually cause any
It was
bodily
assault,
harm.
he hit
it's
you.
assault.
Yes, but I was provoking him. I was being precocious.
The point is, if this was a normal child...
I am normal.
You are not normal, you're a freak. If this was a normal child with a normal father, they would sue you immediately. You should be careful. I don't think you'd like it in prison, all those men.
Listen, what are you insinuating? What are you saying? Are you saying that I, Alan Partridge, would end up in prison and maybe, get friendly with some bloke?
Who knows,
and
Alan?
Maybe I'd be in the shower with him and maybe we'd just start wrestling and mucking about and then he'd probably start soaping my back down and then, we'd kiss each other tenderly. Is that what you're saying? Because that is untrue.
It's all in your imagination, Alan.
Well, if you're insinuating that's what I secretly want...
No further questions, Your Honour. No further questions.
Well, my researcher said you can get him on this question. It says
I
here,
very much doubt.
well, I'll read it out. Why does he affect a Cockney accent when he went to Harrow, brackets, which is a public school? So, my question to you is, why do you affect a Cockney accent when you went to Harrow, which is a public school?
I think that I wouldn't say it's affected. I think that,
No further questions, Your Honour. Ha ha, yes.
Can I just say something here?
Yes, go ahead.
Because I think we're all here as fine-minded people, and we're sort of wallowing about in a mire when all the beautiful things we could be talking about and music and art, and we're on this tawdry show.
It's not a tawdry show.
It is a
And
tawdry
Mr.
show.
Ford, and Mr. Ford is debasing our beautiful language.
Oh,
And
shut
we have
up.
A two-bit
Look, can we just
again?
please...
hot-flushing
Look,
psychotherapist.
can we
And
hang on?
this
Simon,
Order!
You get a life.
Order!
Get a life.
She thinks that we need to go and have our heads examined.
Yes,
Well, if you think we need therapy, then to who should we go? To who?
Hang on a second. Surely that should be... To whom?
Yeah, he's right. In this
To
context,
whom?
it is to whom.
No idea.
You're wrong!
Simon,
To whom?
should be to
Whom?
I've wet myself, Daddy.
Oh dear.
And on that bombshell, we say good night as Simon Fisher, 9-year-old fellow of Oxford University, has wet himself. And I, now, Alan Partridge, dry as a bone, saying, knowing me, knowing you, would like to thank my guests, Janie Katz, Mad Hippie, Nick Ford, Queer Lawyer, Simon Fisher, Wet Boy and his dad, a nobody. Thanks to the writers and researchers, Steve Coogan, Patrick Marber, Doom McKeegan, Rebecca Front and David Schneider. And to my producer, Armando Iannucci. Thank you.